Erica. Y'all, it's Monday, not Tuesday. It's Monday. I ain't got nothing to do. Hey, Erica. I ain't got no job. Life is good. Let me tell you something, right? Hey, Sassy Wassy, what's good? Hey, let me tell you something. Just in case you guys don't know, man. Just in case you all don't know, because I think you all be forgetting sometimes. Let me remind you guys, man. Listen, I try to keep it as real as I can. Black Love, how you doing? Hey, Jamisha. I try to keep it as real as I can, but I know sometimes my honesty is not really it's not liked because I get cussed out for my honesty very often. I get cussed out a lot for being honest, and I get it. That stuff sometimes be feeling terrible. Miranda, hi. Sometimes my stuff be feeling terrible, and I get it. I get it. So I can't complain. But let me tell you all something, right? You just don't show up and think that because you show up, that means you're gonna be, you're gonna have a good relationship, right? You're gonna make somebody a good husband or a good wife, or somebody gonna want you. Terrellin, what's good? King Kubaba, what's good? Hey, Kimberly, you just don't show up. You just don't show up and assume just because you have a vagina, things are gonna go smooth. Because I think a lot of us, hey Patricia, how we doing? Jane, I think a lot of you think just because you have a vagina, you're deserving. And I think some men think the same way too because they have a vagina, things are gonna be good. And I think we get this confused because a lot of men think that a lot of dudes think the same thing. I have a penis, so she should, I demand respect. I demand woman. I demand love. I demand her to submit to me because I have a penis. Happiness. How you doing? Happiness my way. And I think women come into this situation too. Women join in the situation because you have a vagina and two butt cheeks. You think that you deserve all the same things too. Hey, Janice, how you doing? Hey, Yvette. But that's what we do. That's what we're bringing. We bring in vaginas and penises. And that's enough. We bring in vaginas and penises and whatever else, the good sex. I think that's all we bring in, the good little sex. And these are the good sex only lasts only a couple of minutes. And after a while, it ain't good no more. Hey, Monique. After a while, no matter how good the sex is, money gotta come, right? Yeah, after a while, the good sex burn out because when you get stressed, when you don't trust, the good sex ain't there anymore. There's a good sex turn to ridiculous, whatever that is. So, about to I'm telling you, I think a lot of us bring in nothing. A lot of us, listen, people, listen. We got broke people, want people with money. This broke lady told me the other day, if he don't have money, I can't be with him. Ma'am, you broke too. Ma'am, you broke too. If he can't have, ma'am, this is 2025. We all have opportunities to work. What you mean? What you mean if he ain't got money, you can't? Ma'am, you ain't got money and he can. I'm just saying, you ain't got no money and he wants to. How you think that he ain't got no money and you can't? Why not? Where's your money at? Where is your money at? But you have a vagina, so I guess that counts. Because I think a lot of you all think that's what it really is. You know what's the biggest thing? Listen, I don't care. Listen, I could care less how beautiful a woman was, how thick she was, how amazing she was. If she didn't respect me, you can keep it. You can keep. Listen, I don't care if you bring your own home, you bring your own money, you bring your own career, you bring your own job. I don't care what you got. If you ain't got respect for me at this age, let me tell you this: at this big ass age, man, at this big age, 40 something years old, if you ain't got respect for a brother, that's it. It's a wrap. It's done. That's it. I don't care what you got. I bring so much to the table. Do you bring respect? Over everything, man. Over everything. Did you bring respect? Because a lot of you all are disrespectful, man. A lot of you all are disrespectful as hell. And it's not just women, men too. You all are disrespectful. You all are disrespectful. And you don't understand why people don't want you. What's up, Leo? You don't get why people don't want you. You know what? That's why he leave me for this raggedy ass woman down the street. Because he can keep her. She ain't got shit. She got respect. Listen, I'm telling you all. Respect goes a long way, don't it? Respect. You ain't even bringing nothing. At least bring respect. What's up, Simply Deep? How we doing? Bring some respect. It is a two-way street indeed. Some men feel we supposed to follow, but some just ain't good leaders. Indeed, facts. If a man listen, this is both genders. If as a man you ain't got shit to follow because you can't follow your own damn lead. If a man can't follow his own damn lead, sit your ass down. I mean, I'm serious. If you as a man can't follow your own lead, if your lead you always bumping into shit every day, you're bumping into stuff. You wanna, you can't even earn somebody respect if you can't lead because sit your ass down. What you doing? You think that a woman should respect you just because you're a man? Come on. And ladies, you all think, I'm telling you, ladies, listen. Some of you, yes, you want a man to lead, but you ass can't follow for shit. I'm sorry for my language. I know some of y'all don't like my language. And I don't mean to be rude. I'm not being rude, right? I hope I don't do. Listen, I know some of you. Listen, I know. I get my language. I just want to be passionate right now. Yes, you can be passionate without cussing. I know, but I don't want to be. Hey, bro, I don't feel like. You know what I mean? Can I not feel like today? Can I just be open? Can I just be free to speak? Can I just be free to speak whatever the hell I want to say and say it without being conscious? Can I just speak? I hope y'all don't mind. If they mind, right, they can tell whether you respect yourself. I'm telling you. Hey, Terrelyn, strongly believe if you don't have your life together mentally, emotionally, financially, indeed. How are you gonna listen? Seriously, as a man, I had to realize, oh shit, she's looking at me. She looking at me. The wise one. She looking at me. Let me fix my shit. Because, hey, Miss Eddie, one thing that a woman do is she looks at him. She looks at him. She looks and she looks and she looks. And if he cannot fix himself, she will disrespect the hell out of him. Oh my God. Nothing that he says, nothing he says will be meant anything to her. But ladies, some of y'all boys, I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all don't know how to respect anything at all. Some of y'all grew up with fathers and raggedy ass fathers and uncles, and so you automatically just have no respect for men. You're already coming with no respect. None at all. I'm gonna send you a lifetime certificate granting you permission. Thank you, Miranda. Seriously. See, listen, some of you come in here already have an idea. Some of you all join relationships already having an idea about men. And so when you come to a man, even a decent man, you all ain't got no respect. And you can't you wondering why you got your stuff, you got your house, you got your car, you got your this, you got your money, and he just intimidated. Ain't nobody intimidated. We just don't want you because you're rude. It goes both ways. It just goes both ways. Why ain't you submitting? Because he ain't shit sometimes, right? He ain't nothing to submit to. But sometimes he ain't staying either because you just some of you cannot respect anyone else but yourself because you come there with so much fear, insecurities, thinking that somebody's gonna do you like your last partner, your last husband, and so you come there already ready to just go off on somebody. What's up, deep thinker? How we doing? Hey, Ninas. You just ready. You meet a man and you're ready. Oh, here we go. No respect. None at all. Some of y'all be trying to come in a relationship as you are with nothing in your hand. It's like you coming to visit somebody with nothing in your hand. You come into a cookout with nothing in your hand and you think, well, they invited me. Question, but seriously, that's what we're doing. Because what you brag about can be easily taken away from. Indeed. Bring some damn chicken, right? Some of you come to a cookout with nothing in your hand. Some of you come to a relationship with nothing and expecting everything. You hear all these social media people. And one thing about these social media people is that when you look at them on social media, what do you want? They can tell you everything they want. I want this, I want that, I want this, but what do you have? I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to give. I just want this. Number one, and this today's listen. I think it's listen. Here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. I think a lot of you don't understand what each other want. I think the men don't understand. Hey, Stacia, how we doing? I think the majority of us don't know what each other want, and I think we are just coming there with a handicap. I think we're coming in this dating because dating now everybody hates dating. Everybody just want to get straight to the marriage for the ones who want to get married because these days I'm realizing that nobody wants to get married anymore. I think you are done. I think you are done with the idea of being married. I think you are. I think social media has ruined it for for everybody. I think I think social media has ruined it for anybody. I think you are. Who want to get married still? Is anybody on here want to get married still? Indeed. I'm serious. I don't think nobody want to get married no more. Okay, Tara says she do. Marriage still. I think it is. Okay, I see you. Can Kubaba say yes? Me kinda. Nisi say yes. Michelle say yes. Okay, so it's okay. So some of y'all do. Spiritual baby say I do. You want the fence, Jamisha? We a girl. You better get that. You better get off the fence. It wasn't social media. It's these older people with their terrible relationships with seeing. That too. That get you too. Michelle said, I'm 47 years old. I'm telling you, I think listen, man, I think I just want to protect my girl and my family. As is just a byproduct of doing the things I need to do as a man. Indeed. Indeed. I mean, indeed. Indeed. If he lives in his own home. Yeah, you want to get married with different homes? Listen, I ain't gonna lie, boy. That's a lot. If I get married, I ain't living in my. I don't want you gonna live with me and wash my clothes. Hey, you gonna do my? I ain't do my laundry. You gonna do my laundry? I'll do everything else for you. You gonna do my laundry? We ain't living in different homes. I'm calling us all out on that statement. We know exactly what we want, Kirk. We do. We are taught that what we want isn't okay. That's is what's wrong. So we go after what we are told is okay. To what? Interesting. And the people that backed up social media made sure that that was followed. Man, I'm telling you, man. I think social media puts a heavy hand in. Man, marriage look like it's ridiculous now. Marriage look like it's so like what I get married for anyways. People just cheat and lie and they're abusive and they. It's sad. Listen, it's a lot of crap out there that you are dealing with, man. That I ain't dealing with nothing. I can't do it. I can't do his laundry. I like the idea of marriage, but don't feel like giving it anymore. I mean, I feel you. I think people are tired of it. I think people are tired of failed relationship and failed marriage. But I'm telling you all, man. Listen, the key to I think the key to relationship. Let me talk like a grown man now. I came in here talking some smack. But as a grown man, the key to successful relationship is to give it everything that you got. As corny as a song. And you know what? When you give it everything that you got and you find the people who you giving it to ain't really worthy of it, give it to somebody else. Don't stay there waiting. Oh my God, you don't appreciate me. Okay, shit. You see that they don't. You see, it's not you. Some people just want it from someone else. Y'all be taking it personal. Listen, some people don't deserve. Some people don't feel like they deserve the most. So when you give them the most, they wait until you stop. They wait until you are gone, and then they chase you like dogs. Like dogs. All I have to fight. All my life I had to fight like Miss Seeley. Some people, they don't feel like they are deserving of all that stuff that you're giving them. Some of them can't take the love that you have. And when you see the ones who can't take it, okay, remove yourself. Some of y'all be fussing and fighting and crying and begging. Please take this love. Ain't nobody want that shit. Move it. Get over it. They don't want it. They don't want it. Some people cannot have it. They cannot receive it. They just can't. That's it. They just can't because they feel undeserving. You know, people a lot of times know people know what they're doing on the side. That's why they don't deserve what you're giving them. They know that. Listen. Some people know that they're raggedy. You all know my favorite word. Some people know that they're raggedy. They know that they are raggedy. They know that they are raggedy as hell. They know when they are raggedy. People know they're raggedy. People know they're raggedy. Sometimes people don't. And sometimes it's not even about raggedy. Sometimes people are being hurt, man. You know, when you've been hurt all your damn life, your raggedy ass family hurt you, your raggedy ass father just messing with you, you know, your raggedy ass mom just bringing her raggedy ass healing, he ain't healed yet. Raggedy ass family, just raggedy, just raggedy. You grew up being raggedy too. And when you feel raggedy too, because you wasn't, loved or, you wasn't taken care of, can I just talk? I want to talk how I want to talk. Y'all don't get, this is not for y'all to get, what do you call that word? All in your feelings when I'm just talking. This is not, I don't know who you are, so don't take, I'm talking about you. I ain't talking about you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your situation is. So don't take it personal. But some of you all are raggedy because you all become raggedy because of what you have seen, what you have touched, what you have tasted. And I know it's not that you want to be raggedy. And it's not that your raggediness is intentional, but you turn out to be raggedy because you wasn't loved. And it's not raggedy, really raggedy, but people can receive you or read you like raggedy. You see all these raggedy ass men that you all be talking about? They don't know how raggedy they are. They are just result. They are raggedy because they wasn't done right. They wasn't grown right. Their father wasn't there. They're raggedy by mistake, but they're still raggedy. Look at this. You know what I mean? That's the raggedy. I don't know. I never touched. I was raggedy too. I was a raggedy ass man for a long time. Not because my mom raised me to be raggedy, because I chose that way because it was fun. Raggedy by association. I like that. Raggedy by association. That's what you are. Sometimes we become raggedy by association. It's not personal, but when you know that you're raggedy, you listen. One of the best things to do for relationships is to give all that you can. Give all that you have. Raggedy is it. And when you see that person is not appreciating your giving all that you can, that means they're raggedy, and you cannot give your pearls. What did the book say? Don't give, don't give, hey Tink, don't cast your pearls to the mutts because they cannot appreciate it because that's not what they deserve. I don't understand. I be begging people to take this. Please take my love. Please take it. Please take all the good stuff. Please take all the good loving. Please take all the good stuff. Please take me. I'm good. Take all the good stuff. You can't force raggedy people to want good stuff. You just can't. You can't make them look at good stuff. Raggedy people, listen, people want pornography these days. They want the big old bouncy cheeks. They want all those stuff. They don't want the good stuff. These brothers out there are lost. They want, I've been seeing them social media posts. Women have them big old booties and stuff, and they be having 100 million likes. And I'm like, for what? Just for everybody have two cheeks? I mean, except people who don't have two cheeks. You know, you know what I mean? Everybody have cheeks, except the ones who don't. A few people. Because they're being amputated. But we be going crazy for some two cheeks. We be losing our whole family for two butt cheeks, two ass cheeks. Two ass cheeks got your whole family? You have a problem. If two ass cheeks got your whole family, you an ass. You got a problem. Something is wrong. Something is off with you. And that's what we are called raggedy by association. Because maybe they don't want to be raggedy. But they was introduced to ass cheeks too early. And now they're stuck with it. Care about having a clean house. I'm telling you, man. 25K a cheek. What's up, XL? But it's sad, man. It is sad. It's sad. It's really sad, man. And then we have women. Listen. Hey, Nikki. Now, we got women think that they can bring their ass cheeks and it'd be enough. Listen, it's two sides now. It's not just men. Hey, Joel. Some women bringing their ass cheeks alone. Hey, I got two big ass cheeks. My value. I know my worth. For two ass cheeks, we all got them. And we know, what's between them ass cheeks? Ain't shit. Pun intended. Ain't nothing there. And so many of us coming in this relationship with two ass or two ass cheeks. Ain't nothing there. The same thing is there. Shit. And these days, when you bring that ass, you think that you get to deserve. I deserve. And these raggedy ass men be telling you that you deserve it because your ass look like it has an ass. And so now you hear these raggedy ass men tell you, "Ooh." So now you think that your ass cheeks is your value. And then when you meet these raggedy ass men who are just asses, you get confused. These men these days, ma'am, ain't no right man ain't no right man in his ain't no right man who is conscious, who's aware, who is self in tune, who is self control, looking at your ass cheeks and want it. They know what comes from it. Calm yourself, so you know what you know who you're getting. You know exactly who you're getting. We coming in these relationships, man, with nothing but big penises and big asses. Oh my God. You know, then you see these brothers showing their prints on social media. They want to show their prints, and you see the woman in the inboxes, you see the woman in the comment section. Oh my God, I can see it. It's smiling at me. Really? And then you want a husband to be right. Hey, that make no damn sense. You know, to be married and to be in a good relationship, you have to be married first before you get married. And that will go over many of your heads. You will get married. You must be married before you become married. You must be in a healthy relationship before you get in one. You must experience that inside of your mind, because if you don't, you just see a lot of you trying to get in a relationship and then change. Am I glitching y'all? At this man, yeah, exhale. How do you keep, hey son, brother? How do you keep showing us the moment you feel scandalous? I'm telling you, before you get in a relationship, you must be in one. You cannot be single mentally and find a good relationship. You all know that? The hookup culture is insane. You cannot be single mentally. Live life. I mean, you can't. Yeah, live life single. Think that you're single. Feel single, and expect to be in a good relationship. It doesn't work like that. You see, before I become a doctor, I had to think like one, feel like one, act like one, pretend to be one, and then I ease into being in the position. You all think that you all can make one from zero, and that's the problem. It's great. You are bringing, many of us bringing nothing. Nobody wants to respect. I think I was just telling, me and Ixon was talking just now. And I said, listen, I don't care what. I said, if my wife brought, she brings her money, she brings her own check. Every month she get paid, every 2 weeks. She brings that, she brings her place, she brings this. But if she didn't bring respect, she could keep everything she brought. She would keep, I don't want it. I don't want that. I don't want it. And I think respect should go both ways. I think respect should be a big thing for women too. I know for men it is. I know for men, respect is huge. Listen, I don't want nothing else. I mean, I want more, but that has to be first. Respect. It's not the love that we need first. We need the respect first. We need the respect first. If that respect ain't coming, you can keep your money, you can keep your own career, and you can call me intimidated. See, because many of you think that, why am I intimidated by me? Nobody intimidated. Nobody doesn't want to deal with you because you are too grown. We are too old to be dealing with each other. I'm not dealing with a grown woman. Listen, if you bring respect and I bring respect, I don't have to deal with you. Seriously. I don't know why he intimidated by me, man. Because you're rude, and nobody want to deal with it. I'm telling you, right at this age of my life, ma'am, I don't want to deal with you. You just can't handle me. You're right. If I want to handle someone, I got a puppy. I got a fresh puppy where I got to train, sit, stay. If I want to handle somebody, that's what I'll do. I want to handle a woman. I mean, look, I don't want to handle a woman. I don't even like handling my kids. What's up, passion? How you doing? You want to handle? You can't handle me. You know how many people told me before? You can't handle a woman like me. I can't. You're right. I remember one day, one woman cussed me out and tell me I'm too soft and I'm too weak and I can't handle her, I say, you know what? You are damn right. I will not prove you wrong. You are completely right. You are completely right, man. I can't handle you. I don't want to handle you. What would I handle you for? Not that I can. I just don't want to. For what? You know, you come home from a hard day's work. Have you ever come home from a hard day's work and wanted to just sit in silence? No, you have to come home and you come home to handle. It's like like right now, my kids ain't home. I know when they come home, I gotta handle them because them jokers coming loud. They're coming swinging. Ah! That's how my kids walk in my house. And so when I think that way, I'm like, man, these people about to come home soon. God dang it. Right? These folks are about to come home any minute now. I'm like, gosh, just give me 10 more minutes. You know what I mean? When my son walk in this house, 10 years old, he swear this house is his. That's why two grown men can't live in a house. That's why two grown men can't live together. Because I don't know what you all been doing in the room. Hey, silence. Calm down. I'm the older one here. Now imagine I have a woman, I have a wife, and I gotta handle you. I gotta wait before you come home. I'm like, oh, shit, she about to come home. I gotta handle her because she said I can't handle. You can't handle me, man. Anybody wanna handle you? Anybody intimidated by you? You can't punch us in our face. You can't beat us up. We're not afraid that you're gonna punch us, because no matter what you bring, you expect the man to pay the bills anyways. You know, a man is expected to pay the bills. You know, my wife go to work every day. I don't go to work. Indeed, I don't go to work. But I am expected to pay these bills. I don't leave my house. I don't go to work. But I know on bills day, who is expected? Kirk. So damn it, I don't care what you bring to the table. I don't want your table. Regardless of what you bring to the table, I don't want it. You could eat it, but I want respect. And if you can't give respect, take all that shit back. You could do something else with it. Give it to somebody else. Take it over there. I know you got a big ass and you fine, but take it over there. Take it over there. I don't want it. I don't want it. And I should be respectful to you too, because respect. I tell you, respect is not just a man thing. Women need respect too, because women, a woman who is respected is, listen. I ain't gonna lie. I know this is weird to form. A woman who is respected is loved. A woman who is respected is loved. When you respect your woman, it's certain crap you just don't do. It's a certain way you won't speak to her. A certain voice you won't use against her. You don't even look at her like that. You don't even roll your eyes at her because that's your woman. You chose that woman to be with. How do you do? You know, the quickest way for a man to disrespect his own name is to give a woman his name and disrespect her. Let that not go over your head. Let that not go over your head. Let that not go over your head. Because I don't think we understand. Our name is all we got. Our name is all we got. What's up, Tamara Rose? Our name is all we got. Bars, right, April? Our name is all we got. The quickest way for a man to disrespect his own name is to give his name to a woman and then disrespect her. Man, what? Jesus. That is and brothers, if you're on here, listen to this. Make that make sense, man. Make it make sense. It's real. You don't give a woman your name and disrespect her because you're disrespecting your own name. That means you chose shit. And if you chose shit, it's because you are. I'm not playing with y'all. I ain't playing with y'all today. I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't playing with none of y'all today. I ain't playing with none of y'all today. I ain't playing with y'all. He proved you right. But I'm serious, man. So I learned respect goes a long way. If I give my wife my name, I must look at her as my name. When I call her, I call myself. When I think about her, I think about me. When I do my little, before I go out there and puncture somebody else's vagina, I think about her because I'm giving her my name, man. I gotta be aware. This is very important, man. This is how you keep relationship real. If you give a woman your name, listen, don't disrespect that woman because you disrespecting your own damn self. And if the woman is not worthy to carry your name, remove your name from her and let her go. But don't keep her around you. Don't keep her around you for long because you're gonna start doing stupid things. Your character will drop. Your character will change. You will become raggedy too. Because it's something, man, it's something about raggedy people in your life that make you raggedy too, man. Listen. When you have a raggedy people in your life, you just become raggedy too. And that's why some of you all don't realize that you are raggedy. Hey, Shawnees, how you doing? The best thing is to pick a woman and pick a man and give her all that you are. You all be so afraid to give somebody all that you have because you all heard before. Hey, just love, don't give him all you have. Don't give her all you have. Man, if you don't give them all you have, you will be always wondering why they left. I wonder why, maybe if I had did this better. Man, maybe if I had did this better. Maybe if I had did this better. You gotta give them everything. It's who you are anyway, so it ain't like you missing anything. For real, ain't like you missing anything. I mean, ain't like, why are you holding back for? Man, listen, my wife told me the other day, she said, Kirk, I know I'm awkward. Girl, be awkward. At least I know you corny. I know you awkward. I know you're not that funny. It ain't bothering me. It's when you pretended that you were funny and then after 2 years later, you just look like you ain't got no kind of personality, talking about, I'm telling you a joke and you just looking at me weird. No, that would be weird. My wife said, Kirk, you know I'm awkward. I know you awkward. That's why you don't get to my nerves anymore. You used to get on my nerve before because I thought that you were just strange. But now that you know you awkward, I get it. She told me, I get it. You awkward as hell. I was happy it wasn't me just thinking that. But you be awkward. There's nothing wrong with it. Be weird. Be what you are. But give it all. If you awkward, just give them your awkwardness. Some people might like your awkwardness because they're awkward too. They're waiting for you to be awkward first. My wife said, Kirk, people don't like me because I'm awkward. Girl, that's why. You awkward. You really are awkward. You weird. She said, but you don't have to keep saying it. I said, I'm sorry. But you're very awkward. But it is what it is. I don't mind. It ain't bothering me. I'm used to that awkward stuff. Weird. But I'm telling you all, man. Tell me I'm nuts. I'm telling you. Hey, Nancy. Whatever you are, be it. If you're funny, be funny. No, not when they're being serious. If you are a provider, be a provider. If you are a provider, be a provider. Seriously, you just don't listen. Stop being one way with this person and be one way because you get lost in the mix, brothers. I'm telling you this for sure. If you're gonna be a damn provider. You just can't mix and match. If you don't mix and match. If you're gonna be a provider, provide. And if you see that person, it is not this. She or he don't appreciate your provision, then stop giving it to remove her and give it to somebody else. Because I promise you, if you begin to figure out who to provide for, and this is why we had people going crazy, because you are trying to see, well, she got a big ass, maybe I should pay all this one's bills. This one ain't got no ass, she can't even sit down straight. She on her back laying down when she's trying to sit up, so I can't pay all her bills. When we do that stuff, we get in trouble. Because sometimes it's the one with no ass will be the best wife. Sometimes. Even though she can't sit up. Like, let's sit. I can't. But I'm saying, though. I'm saying. Let's sit and talk. Okay. Oh, can you sit? I am. But I'm saying, sometimes that's the one. That's the one. We just give. If you're going to be that, be that. Y'all still here? Everything froze? Kirk, can respect be applied to sexual fulfillment? If a partner is wanting to be adventurous, like outside of the house, but you decline, they got hurt or upset that you decline, is this disrespectful? Thank you, Rolanda. You say what is declining disrespectful? You mean if I ask my wife to get some freaky stuff on the yesterday it was thundering last night. It was dark and it was late, and I told my wife, hey, let's go outside on the porch and do something nasty. She's like, who, me? I said, no, not you. I'm just joking. I was mad, but hell, it's that people have their boundaries. Listen, whether you married or not, whether you married, people have their boundaries, man. You gotta respect people's boundaries. Whether you're wife, listen, nobody owes you anything. Listen, she could be my wife. Hey, Bailey's. She my wife, but she's very awkward. But the thing is, she don't do it. So, I mean, not that that was a true story, or maybe it was. But if she don't do that stuff, I'm not caught up into it. This is just who she is. Because I ain't doing that either. That would have been fun, right? But I'm saying, even though people are married to you, man, people have their boundaries. You have to keep boundaries. Just because, we married, you can't, listen, like for instance, a man, you can't, I'm a straight man, you can't touch my butt. we, we're fighting. Hey, well, I'm your wife, I should, no, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. What you mean, you should? Should what? Because if I get a reflex on you, hey, and knock you out, no, I'm wrong. Now I have to wake you up, before the police come. I didn't mean to. I told you not to touch it. Bam! Knocked out, gone. People have boundaries. People have their boundaries, and we should respect their boundaries. It's not disrespectful you to decline my offer. If I say, hey, let's do it in the car, and you said no, hell, that's just what it is. You said no. Because anything else is illegal. And I ain't going to jail for that. They want to threesome. They want to have threesome. Shoot. What do you consider cheating? Damn, that's a strong question. What do you consider cheating? For me, what? Damn, you have to ask me that question. But what do I consider cheating? I don't know. It depends. It really depends. Yeah, lovely. It really depends. For me, cheating is. I can't answer the question because I don't know. I don't know what cheating is. Because some people say something. Some people say flirting is cheating. I don't think flirting is cheating. I think flirting is flirting. You know, spontaneous in the car. Stop being scared. Simple Deep was wanting to know how to handle this kind of situation. His partner wants to have sex like in the car, let's say, but there are concerns about doing it. Man, go in the garage and do it in the car. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you. Thank you so much. If your partner wants to have intercourse, let's say intercourse. Let's be grown and say intercourse. Everything that doesn't include your spouse, Lord. If your partner want to have intercourse in the car, well, you mean like while we're driving? Man, I'm too. In your 20s, that's fine. Have intercourse in the car while you're driving. While I'm driving, you could do what you do. You can put your head over and do what you do. In my 40s, I don't want no distraction because I'm sensitive. I ain't doing that. Listen, I'm 40 something. I don't want no distractions. Let me drive in peace. Speak your mind with no filter. You hear me? I'm sensitive. Oh, shoot. Next thing I know, what do I tell my mom? Hey, how did you crash in? What did I tell my mom? Because my mom would want to know all the details. What were you doing? Because my mom is nosy. My mom is from the Caribbean. My mom wants to know everything that happens. My mom. And what do I tell my mother? Hey, Kirk, Dwayne. Because she will call me first. Because my mom will feel when some... If you have a Caribbean mom, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Who have a Caribbean mom in here? Let me drive in peace. Who have Caribbean mom? If you have Caribbean mother, you understand they are nosy and they cannot let go. Caribbean parents can't let go. So if I'm doing something with my wife and I'm driving and she does something and I get sensitive and crash. She want to know exactly why, when, what time, what did I feel, what happened, how did it happen. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. No, so you telling me that you was driving and you hit a wall. You wasn't looking where you were going. And she began to question me. I can't answer those questions. So before me telling my mom, listen, I was driving and she was down there doing things to me. Doing what things to you, boy? No, exactly what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. Tell me what was she doing and why was she doing it? Here we go with this nonsense. You know what I mean? Answer the question. I'm a 44-year-old man. I don't care. You my son. Listen, that's why you don't do them things. So I don't want to tell my mom those things. So I rather not do it. So I'm 45 years old. My life is sensitive. You got a parallel, Donnie. You know what I mean? In what chat undercover? Lord, my mom is behind me and do this. Listen. I'm telling you, man. I've done stuff to Tim while he was driving on a back road. Man, listen. Oh, thank you, Simply. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm 40. I'm pushing 45 years old. I ain't do nothing in no car. I ain't do nothing outside. Ain't no ants gonna bite me. Ain't no fly. Ain't no mosquitoes gonna sting me. You know what I mean? Ain't no mosquitoes gonna sting me on my butt. You ever had a mosquito sting you on your butt cheeks while you doing freaky stuff? It's very, very, very uncomfortable. I don't want that. You got an itch and it's already sweating, so the bite with the sweat, it multiplies and it stings even more when you try to scratch it and it doesn't work and your fingernails dig you in your butt. Man, please, that's too much. I hope some of y'all have some sense of humor because Lord, some of y'all ain't got no sense of humor. Some of y'all have gas. Hey, you say you live in Trinidad? Okay, West Indies in the house. I'm from St. Vincent. Some of y'all ain't got no sense of humor, man. Some of y'all, he said butt cheeks. How dare him? Y'all leave me alone. My kids coming home soon, and when they come home, I can't smile anymore. I have to be serious. But seriously, man, all jokes aside. Oh, really? From St. Vincent? Hey, maybe we related. Maybe we related. Thank you, Landa. Thank you. Thank you, Millie. Tag team was good. I got a bit of by a mosquito one time, so I was lopsided. But but seriously, man, a lot of people, man, a lot of people ain't bringing nothing these days, man. I don't know. They think that they ain't got to bring. I think as when we date, we should bring everything. And I ain't talking about bring everything. I'm gonna cook you a 6-piece meal, and I ain't talking about. I'm talking about bring your whole personality. Tell me that you have 14 kids on the first date. Don't wait until I like you to tell me you have 14 kids. Please don't wait until I like you to tell me, hey, I got 14 and a half kids. Hold on now. What you mean that you have 14 and a half kids? Don't wait until we go to a restaurant to eat and then you bring all your 14 kids to eat. Because that's a lot of money. I can't afford 14 kids. Well, if you can't have me, you can't, if you want me, you have to take all my kids, man. Well, then I'll catch you all 6 Ubers. Because you need 6 Ubers. Everywhere we go, we have to take 6 Ubers. 14 kids? Nah, man. Tell me everything. I mean, don't tell me. Okay, now here is when you draw the line. When you meet somebody, I ain't talking about telling them all your business about what your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend did. That ain't their business yet. Don't tell me that yet. Some of y'all be going deep into the conversation. Yeah, he ain't shit. What? We just sat down. So we meet, right? Six, Jamisha, 6 Ubers. Yes, listen. We first meet. We come down. We meet in the hey, meet me at a nice restaurant. Meet me at Applebee's. Well, let's go on a date. Applebee's. Let's go to Applebee's. I come in. Oh, that's him. That's her. Okay, cool. You sit down. Yeah, my baby daddy ain't shit. Bam, I just sat down. Your baby daddy ain't shit just so quick. Nice to meet you, by the way. Yeah, like I said, my baby daddy ain't shit, man. Bam. We ain't started yet. We ain't even ordered our food yet. We ain't order our food yet. You telling me how your baby daddy ain't shit? You telling me how your ex-husband did to you? Ma'am, let's eat. Um, I lose my appetite. You telling me all this stuff. See, many of us, that's our biggest problem to men. We want to put all that information out there. That extra information. That's too much. Anybody care about that? Anybody care? Because all they're gonna do is judge you anymore. All she do is letting me know. I don't need to know that. Now I need to know if he's in jail or if he went to jail. That'd be good to know. So I won't expect nothing, later on. But a lot of us, man, a lot of us bring in their penises and their vaginas, and that's all we are bringing. That's all we bring in. Because you know why? Them people with some good penises and good vaginas, don't they make you pay their stuff, pay their phone bill? They always want their phone bill. Once a person have good sex, great sex, a lot of times they want their phone bill to be paid. They want somebody to pay their phone bill. Y'all never seen that before? They want when somebody have good sex, you gotta question: are you toxic or what's going on with you? Cause what bill you want paid? You got some bills. You got a light bill that ain't been paid in 4 months. Like what's going on? Cash up, right? You all gotta be careful, man. As soon as they're ready, they have phone bills. Not just women. I'm talking about men too. I don't know where you all finding men who need their bills paid. I don't know how you all find these brothers who be asking y'all for loans until Friday. Brother, it's Thursday. You can't wait until tomorrow? Hey, give me some money until Friday. Friday's tomorrow. Just wait until tomorrow. You're getting paid tomorrow, right? Don't just wait until tomorrow. What you want a loan for? To borrow money. I'm telling you. You gotta go ghost. I'm concerned about fulfilling our helping our partner. What we can give, not just what we can give. They don't reciprocate. Man, all we want to do is what we can get. If you look at the social media stuff, everybody is all about what they want, what they can get, what they can have, what they can have, what they can have, what they can have, what I need, what I need. Nobody is saying what they give. And when they say they give, I remember I met this lady, man, long time ago. It's a true story. I met this lady long time ago. She asked, well, she's somebody who I used to mess with when I was a young boy, maybe 16, 15 or 16 years old. Somebody I used to mess with when I was a young boy. And I think, we did our thing when I was 16. I know, I think I was 16 years old when I broke my virginity. I was 16 years old when I... Chantel, for real. I think I was 16 years old. I don't think that count though, because that thing was 2 and 1/8 of a second. I don't know how that happened, but it was the most embarrassing time. You remember the first time y'all did something ridiculous? It was my first time, 2 and 1/8 seconds. But anyways, and that was around that time. I think I was 16, and I think with her, it was very quick too. But so about 15 years later, 15 years later, I met her again. And I was in the military. I was doing my thing. And she's like, I think we should try again. Try again what? We didn't try it before. I was 16, you was 17 or 15. I don't remember how old you was. But we didn't really try anything. We just try what? She said, you never took me out. I said, you know what? You're right. I never took you out. But took you out? I never had a car. I never had no money when I was 16. 16 years old, you had money? Anyways, so, um, so she's like, you should take me out tonight. I'm like, man, it don't look the same as you looked 15 years ago. I said, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I should take you out. So I picked her up. She like, what time you want me to pick you up? She said at 7. I said, okay, cool. At 7 o'clock, I'm picking you up. At 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, I'm picking you up. 7 o'clock, please be ready. Now, I'm a man like this right here. I'm a military man. I'm always on time. I don't like being late. I don't be late. I'm never late. I'm always before or on time. I can't stand people being late. I can't stand it. I showed up at 6:55. I call her. She's like, okay, well, just wait. I'll be out there soon. I said, all right, cool, cool, cool. 7 o'clock comes. I said, man, this girl playing me. I said, she played me. Well, y'all got quiet. Y'all are y'all just listening? Y'all just being nosy? Y'all want to see what y'all want to see what I did? At 6:55, I'm like, okay. 7 o'clock, I'm like, oh shoot, she late. Now I already didn't want to go on this date because I didn't feel like I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested at all. Because when a man ain't interested, that shit that he does is ridiculous. When a man and this was long time ago, by the way, this is a long time ago. When a man ain't interested, it's just not. He find any excuse to just walk away. Any excuse to like, hey, what's up, sweepy? When a man don't want your ass, he find any reason to just do this. Hey, I gotta go. My dogs need my dog just called me. My dog just called. My dog is not doing well, so I gotta go. Right? Dogs be just. So at 7:02, I left. I said, oh, you ain't ready. I'm going. So when I left, 7 minutes later, she called me. Kirk, where are you? I said, I left. What do you mean, where am I? Where are you? I came and picked up at 7. You wasn't there. She's like, stop, Kirk. Stop playing. Stop playing. I ain't playing. You should have been ready. You told me 7. I came 7. You should have been ready. I already don't like you. So, she's like, please stop. I felt bad, so I went back. You know? Because I felt bad. I felt bad. I felt bad. You said, why did you go if you weren't interested? I felt bad. Because before, back in the days, me and her had history, sexual history. So I said, you know what? Yeah, maybe I should take you out one time. Because for all the times that we had history. That's why I went. That's why I went. Why didn't you like her? Man, you are missing the point. you are missing the point. I just didn't like her. I just didn't like her. She wasn't attractive to me anymore. You know what I mean? She wasn't attractive to me. And plus, I just didn't like her. Hey, Kelly, I just didn't like her. At that time, I was young. I just didn't like her. Do you have to have a reason not to like somebody? She just didn't like her. I just told you what. I told you why I went. Didn't I tell you why I went? Why you all not hearing? But I just didn't like her. But anyways, so I left. So I picked her up again. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm coming back. Be outside in 2 minutes. Man, so we went out to eat. So we eating. I mean, I'm chilling. I ain't tripping. We hanging out, right? We hanging out and we talking because we're friends. I don't want nothing. We're just cool. This wasn't a date. Kind of, well, not for me, anyways. This was just us hanging out. You had asking me a question from like 15 years ago. I don't remember why. Or 20. It's like 2008 or 9 or something. I don't remember when. And so we talking and stuff. And I'm like, hey, so she asking me, so would you like to be in a relationship? I said, well, what do you mean? No, not really. Oh, 2015 or 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. I don't remember when. So I'm like, at that point, I asked a question. I said, what do you have to give to me that you want to be in a relationship? She said, I can give you the good sex. I said, what? What now? She said, I can give you good sex. Oh, what's wrong, Kelly? What's going on? What's wrong, Kelly? I'm gonna send you a hug later. Um, and so she said, I can give you good sex. Ma'am, that's what you can give to me? I get that from anybody I want to get it from. That ma'am, that's it? She said, yeah. I said, listen, let's just eat. Let's just eat our dinner. Let's just walk on the boardwalk, look at the water, and go back home. Don't bring this, I can give you good sex stuff. I don't want that. I don't want her to come here. I don't want that. Lady, a lot of people, man, a lot of people think that all they can bring is, listen, a lot of people think that all they can bring is some slang and stuff. They can bring some good old sex, some good old head, some good old stuff. Hey, Gina. Some good old booty. No, you keep that stuff. I don't want that. I wasn't thirsty. I was not thirsty. So I'm like, no, let's just eat. Let me just take you home. I just came here because you told me. Should be my phone. I said I came here because you said, Kirk, we had intercourse before when we were 16, but you never took me out. So take me out this time. Just since you are here back home, take me out. Let's hang out. I said, cool. That's why I took her out. Listen, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't because I didn't take her out to have anything. I didn't want anything. I just took her out because we just, you know, it wasn't personal. The coach has never been enough. There's other women walking around with it. The what? Hey, Julia, how you doing? That's all she wanted, but she wanted relationships too. I'm like, nah, I can't give you that, man. I can't give you. Hey, sunshine, I can't give you that because I'm telling you, a lot of people, man, a lot of people, as a friend, that's it, as a friend, a lot of people, um, ain't got nothing to give, and and that's okay, right? That's okay, but be honest about it. Be honest about it. If you ain't got shit, you ain't got. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But I ain't gonna lie, man. In today's world, I think respect, like I said, now at this age, man, at this big age, man, I think respect is the most important thing. Some of you all say communication, communication. I want communication, man. Everybody communicates. Every single thing and people communicate. If you want communication, it's because you really don't have it. Everybody communicate. Respect is a whole different beast, man. Respect is a whole different beast. Respect is very, and is I'm talking about whether you're a man or a woman. I'm talking about whether you're a man or a woman. I know for a man, we thrive on respect. For a man, you want to show a man that you care, respect the head out of him. Respect him. And even if you listen, even if you respect him, but he doesn't deserve the respect, let him go. But still respect. Seriously, like for all joke aside, even listen, you respect him enough to let, hey, listen, we good, we good. I respect you too much, so let me let you go. Because if I keep you, I'm gonna lose respect. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. You have to let people go before you. Because once you lose respect for them, man, yeah, it ain't coming back. It ain't. Once you lose respect for a person, it ain't coming back. It ain't coming back. That thing ain't coming back. If you if you lose love, love might come back. Sometimes you lose love, love might comes back. Love after, maybe after you calm down and you relax and, oh my God, you know what? The person begin to do certain things and you're like, oh my God, you know what? He trying. He trying. I see him trying. I see him bringing me his underwear to smell. He bringing me the underwear every day to smell it to make sure he won't do nothing. Right? Oh my God. I see him coming home after work, right after work. I see him talking to me differently. He trying. Oh my God. Maybe I should stop being mean. Maybe I should just relax a bit. And you're like, oh my God, I like him again. And then he go do the same crap, the next day. Hey Chesney, how you doing? He goes on do the same crap the next the next day. You're like, God dang it. I think sometimes we slow sometimes, man. Yeah, heavenly. Listen, sometimes we slow. Sometimes we slow, man. We slow. We just ain't got it. Sometimes we just ain't got it. We slow as a rock. Dude, you want her to respect you, but you keep doing nonsense, man. Like, what is wrong with you? Well, she should respect me. I'm a man. Bro, that's not why a woman should respect you. What are you, slow? But unfortunately, that's the world that we live in. That's what social media is preaching when these red pill videos telling You know, telling men, hey, listen, man, you're a man. You wear the pants. Women should. Religion tells you that too. Religion tells you the same thing. That's your man. That means you should give your body freely. And yeah, you probably should. I don't know. I mean, that's your business. But what you're doing, your stuff is, is your business. If you want to give him your body, access to your body 24/7, do it. That's yours. I don't. I don't really submit to not submit. What's the word? Subscribe to this religion stuff. Neither society stuff. That religion stuff, I'll pass. That tradition to me, tradition. I don't do traditions either, man. I think each time, I think each relationship creates their own religion. I mean, not religion, their own tradition. I think if you can, I think because I think many of us, yeah, mind programming. I think many of us are trying to keep the tradition so tight, even though you and the other person that you are with is completely different from the tradition. You are trying to hold on to the tradition and try to put it into the relationship, and it doesn't work. I heard a woman said the other day. A woman was saying she has her own money. She expects her man to pay all the bills. So somebody asked her, "What you gonna be doing with your money?" She said, "I can do everything else. I can take all the trips. I can pay for trips. I can pay for this. I can pay for that." And in my mind, I'm like, what's the difference? You just don't want to think that you're paying the bills. Yet, even though your money is going to be used anyways in the house, your money is going to be used on clothes. Your money is going to be used on trips. Your money is going to be used on vacation. Your money is going to be used on going bowling and buying fast food. So you think it's a difference. You see the nonsense that we be thinking? Just to say it's a difference. Just to say, I'm not paying no bills. My husband pays all the bills. What difference it makes? And we don't think about these things because it sounds good. It's weird. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, okay, so you want him to pay all the bills. What you gonna do with your money? I'm gonna buy everything else for the house. I'm gonna do this. So why not you pay the bills and he does? Oh, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. It don't make no damn sense. Just to think something, just to have a thought in your head that he paying the bills, just to have a thought or idea to make sure the tradition fits you, to make sure that the society of social media fits in your life. Ain't that something? That's what we are doing. To make sure the society of social media fits in your narrative and how you conduct your relationship. Don't that sound like a very educated statement? And it's crazy. So it makes a difference, huh? It makes a difference by who paying the bills and who paying all the extra stuff. It's ridiculous, man. Societal standards is crazy. It don't make no sense at all. It don't make no sense. But this is why I think relationship, we have traditional men, or we have non-traditional men who think women should be traditional in the way how they love them. We have non-traditional women believing that they want a traditional man. I think that's part of the biggest issue. I think that's part of the biggest issue. I know you all don't like what I gotta say because I think that you all, it don't make no damn sense. We're living in 2025, yet we want to still go back to 1950s. Whoever said that 1950s was the right way? Pure foolishness. Whoever said that the 1950s was the right way? That's all. My great grandmother. Listen, your great grandmother, you don't know what she went through. Your great grandfather, he probably was raggedy too. I know my grandfather had about 17 and a half baby mamas with about 29 kids. Who told us that 1950s was the right time? And if it was so good, why did people fight to change it? And now they fought to change it, and now you want to go back in it like nothing was wrong with it. It's ridiculous. My kids are home. Hey, Fabian, how you doing? I mean, listen, ain't nothing wrong with wanting it, but allow both sides to be it. If you're going to be it, both sides. They suffered. They suffered just like the ones suffering now. The only difference is that they had no other options. They had no other option. They couldn't buy their own stuff. They couldn't buy their own food. They couldn't buy their own drink. What's up, Petros? They couldn't buy their own cars, their own house. They couldn't work. They had no choice. They had to be owned. They were ownership. You all don't know that? My kids are home, so you all know what that means, right? I gotta go because these kids are about to come in here. I don't know why school can't keep them for a couple more hours. I don't know why school don't keep them for like 2 more hours, at least 2 more hours. Just 2 more hours. Just no, but the school talking about no, we didn't stay with us for too long. You're like, this school. I told my school, hey, keep my kids for a couple hours. No, we can't. What you mean you can't? You can't pay to it. You can pay for it. Don't tell me no. That's your kids. You keep them, ma'am. I sent them to you. You know what I mean? Are you gonna tell me you can't keep them? That's your job. I wanted 2 more hours. That day go by so fast, man. You wanna come say hi?
Hi.
Tell them hi.
Hi.
You smell like outside. You been outside?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah.
Hi, Joshua.
So scoop this over here because you already have one, and they're gonna focus on me because they like me better. See, 46 people in my life. How many? And yours like 108. Yeah, there's not that many difference.
Boy, you're annoying. See?
I'm sorry. What? They're laughing. It says cake. It says Kirk. Hello, right? Yeah. It's not saying anything about how they're gonna leave because they want to see you. They actually want to see me more. So move that back.
They want to see me.
Oh, honey, you can think all over you want to think. You can dream.
Huh?
Nothing. I ain't say anything.
She thinks she's the prettiest girl ever.
Cause I am.
Maybe not.
Yes, I am.
Leah, ain't you the prettiest one ever? No?
Queen Elizabeth, that was the Queen of England, is prettier.
Boy, shut your mouth. That's a white lady who.
That's
was
a
in
white
England.
old lady who died.
Damn, my life went off. You all have a blessed day, all right? You all be easy. You know what? These people just took my life off.
Why'd
You
they
all have
take
a
him
blessed
off?
day.
Why'd they come out? Cause you called her a white old lady.
You call him whatever. It's you, not me. You are so mean.
But